This is Matrix Lord 212, and Stargate is set to return as a rebooted film trilogy. This is coming from Giant Freaking Robot. Since the cancellation of Stargate universe, Stargate fans have found themselves in much of the same position as Star Trek fans after the demise of Enterprise. For the first time in a long time, the Stargate franchise doesn't have a show on the air, nor are there any signs of one on the horizon. Star Trek's resurgence eventually came in the form of J.J. Abrams' films. As for Stargate, yep, it's being rebooted for the big screen as well. Stargate writer-director Ronald Emmerich broke the news to Digital Spy, revealing that how the new project came about. We went to MGM, who had the rights, and proposed to them to do a sequel, but as a reboot. And a reboot is the movie, and it's going to have 3 parts. So pretty soon we'll have to look for a writer and a start. And here's where the confusion comes in. He describes the new Stargate project as a sequel, but as a reboot. Although Ronald Emmerich's short quote doesn't provide any further information, the clue to deciphering the seemingly contradictory concepts may come from Michael Bay's Transformers franchise. Transformers 4, just revealed as Transformers Age of Extinction, has been described as a sequel that is also a reboot. As near as anyone can tell, that means that they aren't going to ignore the past movies, but they're giving it a pseudo reboot, like a half reboot. All right, including new characters and giving the existing characters, such as Optimus Prime, a new look. Based on what Little Emmerich has said, it sounds like the new Stargate might follow the same model. The previous material will still be considered canon, but the new trilogy will mark a new jumping-off point where viewers won't necessarily need to have seen the previous installments in order to follow and enjoy the new films. This sort of nebulous reboot sequel thing has been popping up a lot lately, notably in regards to the next Terminator film. Of course, all of this is just speculation, with little actual confirmed information. There's still the question of whether the new Stargate movies do acknowledge the earlier canon. They will acknowledge all of it or some of it. Will they build off the 1994 movie alone, or will they recognize all 3 Stargate TV series as a validation? What else do we have here? There's also one other odd comment from Emmerich. When asked if the original Stargates, Kurt Russell's and James Spader, might return for the new film, Emmerich says, the actors look totally different. It would not work. That's a curious statement in the context of the previous one. If the new Stargate trilogy will be both a reboot and a sequel, it'll probably mean it'll be set in modern day. And if that's the case, there's no reason for Russell or Spader's characters couldn't return in spite of having aged. And that may be a possibility as well. All right, so that's what's going on with the Stargate. 3 movies are coming out, partly reboots. Take care. Bye for now.